Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Blueprints and episode 78, day 94, here in the Mount Holly estate. In the last run, we successfully drafted Freezer and Furnace and found out that it didn't do everything we needed it to do. There is more puzzle yet to puzzle there, which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. We did also discover the paper crown, which was sort of amazing. We discovered that there is stuff yet to do in Tomb. And what else? Is that about it? I don't know. It was an interesting little run. We had some interesting resource problems. A lack of gems in particular. Schoolhouse. And also Shrine, which I would love to do. I want to try something here. Let's do Shrine. I want to try something. I'd love to do Schoolhouse, but I would also like to have blessings going at basically all times. Here is what I want to do here. I want to put in all of my current coins. 52. What does that do? Okay, that seems fine. Blessing of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop room, gain 1 die. Gain 5 extra coins each time you roll a die. Lasts for 6 days, which is a long time, which I love. I am a little bit bummed because that's fine because it's a new blessing. But I was kind of hoping for a I was honestly kind of hoping to get the same old blessing to see if we could solve a little bit of our footstep problem, but we can't solve our footstep problem. So instead, we will get more dice by drafting shops, which I'm fine with. So it's always cool to try out a new blessing, that's for sure. We have the corner slot. Let's go ahead and hedge our bets on conservatory. Probably lose. God damn it. I can't afford attic right now. Let's take break room. One of the things that I would like to have in my notebook is a list of all of the mechanical rooms in one place so that I can just look down and say, okay, I have all the mechanicals, or okay, these are the mechanicals that I'm missing. So what I'm going to do right now is go through and pick out the mechanical rooms. So we have utility closet, boiler room, pump room, parentheses, pool, security, workshop, laboratory, and that is it for those. I've just now realized we have upgraded 4 bedrooms. Boudoir, Geist, nursery, and bunk room. That's crazy. I didn't realize the bedrooms got the upgrades so often. None of these are mechanical. None of these are mechanical. There is the mechanical. There's Mechanarium itself, and then isn't there one more? No, it's just Mechanarium. Mechanarium has 1 door for each room in your house. Is that 100% everything? I can't get any of my rooms twice right now, right? This is a puzzle I'm a little obsessed with solving. Is it an important puzzle at all? No. Am I obsessed with solving it? Kind of. Let's just double check here. No bedrooms. Nothing there. 6 plus mechanarium. Okay. So Chamber of Mirrors is really sort of important there, huh? Okay. Anyways. 4 squared is 16. Is that both squared? 9 squared and flipped? Squared is 81, flipped is 18. So we must square it first inside to outside rather than outside to inside. 4 squared, 16, rounded to the nearest is 20. 20 minus 19 is 1. Squared is 1. Squared. I like it better when they give me normal ass keys inside of this room. I'll be honest with you. Boiler room is fine. I would really like to continue up the eastern file. Yeah, file. We're going to leave that as is for now. And we're going to wait to draft this one until we also get power. We're probably going to wait to draft that one until we get power. The reason I want to go up the eastern file is master bedroom. That's why. I couldn't remember why I want to do that. I really don't want to spend this gem. I guess we'll do the other break room. Is having double break rooms actually worth it? I don't know. If you like doing math, I guess. 9. 5 squared, 25, rounded to 30. Divided by 3 is 10. 20. 18. 2 squared is 4, squared is 16. Okay. Beautiful. Love to see it. We need to go left here. Trophy room is pretty great. Laboratory is also pretty great. Laboratory does not get me a gem, but it does get me a mechanical and an early access to an experiment, which I would like to do. So let's go ahead and set up experiment. Whenever you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. And then gain something. I hate losing 5 steps right now. That's bad. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, the odds of this one happening are low. The odds of this one happening and it being good are also low. So I guess we are doing now hold up here. When you say a drawing room floor plan, do you mean the drawing room? Or do you mean... That's what you mean. That's what you mean. You don't mean a drafting room. You mean anytime drawing room comes up. So that's a good room for us. So that's a good one. I think that is by far the best experiment. It's hard to know because experiments are a little iffy. And by that I mean they depend on your style, what you prioritize, what you need, what puzzle you're currently trying to solve. But I think drawing a drawing room floor plan, you don't have to draft it, you just have to draw it. Gaining a key gem or a die is great. Let's do that. Shit, I forgot. We can also log into network. I hit the wrong button. We can special order a magnifying glass. We can change the security settings so that we don't have to draft security necessarily, even though we want to because of Mechanarium generally. There's a really interesting thing happening right now with my drafting strategy, which is that my obsession or my desire, my strong desire, if we're being generous, you don't have to call it an obsession. My obsession with unlocking all of the rooms in Mechanarium, all of the doors in Mechanarium, is 100% hurting me in the short run. It is not helpful for me to have my rooms exactly as they are in terms of, like, laboratory is not currently a room that benefits me as much as experiment successful. As much, like, either laboratory or security. One of them alone would be perfect. Both of them is not great. Utility closet is useless to me. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That said, the more often I play as if it would be as if I am going for the Mechanarium thing, the more likely I will be to solve it early. So we're drafted in the corner. And so that's the decision I've made, is I'm going to try drafting it. Does conservatory cost a gem? I think it does. Shit. Oh, what are the odds I could draft? This is insane. I never get freezer because it's so rare. What are the odds I could draft furnace right after this? Like, north out of security. Low, right? Like, really low. One draft? It would also mean I would be stuck at 0 and 0 for now, which would suck. I don't think I can do it. Oh, you... Fuck off. Fuck. And I can't choose anything else? I'm actually considering giving this run up. I'm considering giving this run up because I can't choose anything else. I don't even have a key card, by the way. I swear I ended inside of break room yesterday. This run is fucking cooked. Now I'm going to have all of these goddamn red rooms. No shelter. Oh, my sweet baby Jesus. This is going to suck. Oh, this is terrible. Let's lose our one item, I guess, to see something useful. Nothing over here. Okay, we did get a stopwatch, meaning we do ignore gem costs, which is really useful for now. For 60 seconds, we ignore gem costs and rooms aren't locked or something like that. Let's see how much we can draft. You don't lose footsteps. You don't use... Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Very quickly, we are going workshop. I think the red effects will still hurt us, so that's not good. We are going... I don't have... I thought I ignored gem costs. Okay, this is terrible. This run is cooked. This is the most terrible run I've ever seen. This is the worst run I've ever done. We're going to call... I think we're going to call this run short, because this is just rough. I have no gems. We got our blessing, which is nice, I guess. Mechanarium has a couple doors. We're going to go lavatory to get it out of the way. Oh my god. We're down to... I thought stopwatch said you ignore gem costs. Am I crazy? I guess I am. Maybe you don't actually spend the gems when you... I don't know. Am I crazy? I also really thought we had... Like, I ended my run yesterday pretty close to break room. It must have been seconds before I popped in. I was in Mount Holly gift shop instead, which turned out to be a real bummer because we found a lot of locked doors already. Okay. I think what we're going to do is use our repellent in here. I am, like, kind of out of the ability to move. I can't go through this. I can open this. Not that it matters. I guess I should have taken Freezer and seen if I could have drawn Furnace right afterwards, because Furnace is common. Furnace is absolutely it's standard. Sorry, it's standard. This is a real... We're going to lose that battery pack. I don't know why I just picked it up. Yep. This is a real weird run. We can technically go to Boiler Room and draft from there. I don't know why we would, because I guess to successfully trigger the experiment, maybe. This run is broken. This run is badly, badly broken. Dang, that stopwatch really kind of took me for a loop, huh? So... That's okay. We got our blessing, which is the big win of this episode no matter what. I don't have the... I mean, that is a hilariously bad... That is a hilariously bad draft pool. Dice that I can't use. A freezer which freezes me at 0-0. Or a pool which I cannot afford. That's really funny. That is really funny. So we're going to go call it a day. And we get to do 2 runs this episode because that one was a bust. Holy cow. I mean, all you can do is laugh at this point. Like, that's just funny. That's just funny. I didn't even get to draft Mechanarium, which is what I would have really liked. 7 red rooms. Shout out to Furnace. Oh, man. Furnace really kind of fucked me there. But the fact that I keep drawing in the corners and not getting Conservatory is also what's fucking me. Either way. We're gonna have the memory of a goldfish, and we'll go back to it. Let's see what we can get up to in this run. We have our blessing, which is I'm very excited about. Then we can see what outdoor room we get out here. Okay, so we're hoping for shelter. We're hoping for tomb. We're hoping for classroom. We're hoping for tool shed. Gives us the problem with tool shed is like we don't hope for tool shed. Never mind. Trading post, no, because we need these items in order to light the thing inside of tomb. So I guess we're gonna go tomb here. Okay, guess we're gonna go tomb. This would be a great run to get like a showroom because we might get a lot of money from tomb. We need to set up... Did we special order yesterday? Did I special order? That was just 10 minutes ago. But I don't remember. Did I special order a magnifying glass? I think so, but I did it so quickly I don't even remember. If I did... That would be great. If I did not, then we might be in trouble. Odds of getting a metal detector is weird already. Conservatory, let's go. It does cost a gem, so I was correct about that. Conservatory. We do have a key card today, which is great. Now, what do we get to adjust the rarity of? Okay. Storeroom I like. It's good, solid stuff. I think that should stay the same. West Wing Hall is, I think, should basically be common. I think it's probably just fine as standard. Common means that it is more difficult to draft any of the other West Wing places. I like West Wing Hall because of the junction. I think arguably you could make it commonplace. Geist bedroom being commonplace is good. Oh, it says right there if you have tomb on the estate today. I totally forgot that it said that. Oh man, you ever realize? So I don't. You ever realize an hour after you've said something to someone that you were an absolute fool for saying it that way? That's me with the episode I recorded about an hour ago. Right now. I already know 2 days ago when the last episode went out. Some people probably said some shit about, like, Ryan. It says it literally on the description. You're not wrong. I just didn't remember that. I feel like a fool. Mission success. I do feel a little dumb right now. Oh boy. Okay. That's kind of a rough draw for Conservatory. We don't really want to change the rarity of any of them. I guess I'll change West Wing Hall to be more commonplace. We're gonna need a workshop, but we're also definitely gonna need some gems. I think we want workshop here. Keep den for a future junction. Grab this. We need a security or a... This gives me a gem. We need a security or a laboratory. Take it. I can start drafting up the eastern file right now because I don't have to go here to get conservatory. I think what we should do here is go all the way back. Draft from here. For probably storeroom or bedroom closet. Either one of those is great. Probably storeroom. Make sure we have gems and keys. Perfect. Oh my god, I just noticed these are hollies on the chair. Holly berries. Halle Berry? Halle Berry. On the chair. Let's see here. Too early for Mechanarium. This is a fine place to put bedroom closet, I guess. This is probably a room that I should make less common. Oh, is there anything we want to reset the rarity of while standing in conservatory? What are we getting too much of, too little of? I gotta always remember we can do that. Rumpus Room has now become useless, sort of. So, Rumpus Room. I actually need to get back into library. So, I think we may need to make that, because I need to screenshot Swimbird. I don't remember if standard is... I'm not actually drafting this room enough. I don't remember if standard is normal. So, we have what? We had... We'll solve this when we go back. But when we go back to conservatory, we should look. And reset some rarities, because... I just said I'm not drafting this room enough. And then here it is. Maybe I'm not drafting it because it's a dead end. I could use a key. I would love to get observatory every single time. Let's do that. So we should get a gem. No, a coin. We really, really, really need our constellation count, our star count, to be in the like 75 range. That is a great place to have it. Hallway here is great. Because then you get you can spin stars, and you get, like, multiple benefits per run. Trophy room here is great. Trophy room. I don't know what we're looking for in this corner is the next thing we should think about. Most likely, I'm going to get furnace, I feel like. That's just how things tend to go. What do we want in this corner? We could take a dead end. Now, here is something that is interesting. We could take coat check. This is a great place for utility closet as well. Not because I want sleeping mask, but because I could deposit. Coat check really... I have personal beef with it. Okay, let's redraw. But I want you to know that my opinion on coat check may be changing as I consistently... Motherfucker. As I consistently start to want other... As I consistently want the same items over and over again, all of a sudden, coat check starts to look pretty appetizing. This gets us a die. This gets us the ability to buy lots of keys and a lockpicking kit, which could be very useful. I think that's worth it. I think locksmith in the corner is worth it. Got the die. We have money. I think we probably buy lockpick kit. Special key. What do we get? That was the sound of them cutting out the key. That was awesome. Key to the secret garden is good. And then probably at least 3 keys. Will this be sold out? No, it's not. Hell yeah, dude. I got 0 money, but I got 11 keys. We're chilling. You know, one thing I have never done in here is look around. Okay, there's nothing to look at. Cool. Okay, so this run's interesting so far. I have lots of resources other than money. I have... I've already gotten conservatory. Early foyer is awesome, and I should always do that. Early foyer is awesome. I should always grab that. Because it means all future doors are unlocked. Closed exhibit here is all unlocked for me. Den is a better junction. Let's do den. I should probably... No, this is fine. I was going to say we should turn around and go raft from the other side, but I think let's use some resources here. Kitchen here. Good for my footsteps. Chapel will let me draft a dead end. I lose a coin, which I don't have, which is perfect. Right now we have... 1 mechanical room. Let's take chapel. I'd love to get pool here. This would be great. Pool early adds locker room. This is a great place for Geist's bedroom, though. I just don't know if I'm there. Oh my god, yeah, we have 2. Let's go. I just don't know if I'm there for the Mechanarium puzzle right now. It's so hard to draft mechanical rooms, that many mechanical rooms. I don't think I care about getting closed exhibit necessarily. In terms of getting the paper crown. It seems great. Don't get me wrong. but it is hard to set up, it appears. I think these two keys are... I think we should not draft garage in this run. I think that is a waste. I think closed exhibit here is pretty fine. But what is our goal for this run? It's time to look at it. We can always do mechanarium. We can always do furnace freezer. We can always solve gallery. We could always... I think the big one is we have tomb. It's time to get a burning glass. It's also always time to look around more closely at the stuff that you know. See if you can re-find things that are... Or like re-look at old rooms with new eyes. Let's take closed exhibit. That's not great answers, I'll be honest with you. It's not great answers for what do we do in this run. I'm aware. Those are kind of bad answers. I think it could be a good run for mechanical. God damn it. This is the rare one. This is the rare one. I have the ability to draft a couple times. 8 dice. 8 dice. I don't think furnace costs anything, right? Does furnace cost something? Does furnace cost a gem? This is a game-breaking piece of information. If I don't know the answer to this, does furnace cost a gem? If the answer is yes, this is suicide. To grab this button. To click this button. If the answer is no, I have a really good chance of getting furnace really close. 8 dice. Constellations. We gotta try it. We gotta try it. Let's go. Does not have a cost. Okay. I mean, I think the place I would most want to do it would be right here. This is very close. That said, I could also go directly above it. I don't know if that matters, though. Directly above it? There is a fan in the freezer room that appears that it is like blowing air from directly beside it. Do I try for directly above it? Great Hall here is completely unlocked, which is kind of a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful position for that. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. These are not locked doors. These are all unlocked doors. I want to read that letter. I want to read that letter in freezer. Oh, why did I pick those up? That's such a dumb decision. It's okay. If I see keys, I can pick those up. I can't pick anything else up. Okay. I think the right play right now is to go right here. Lockpick kit. I can't buy passageway. That is very close. The question is it close enough? Oh, we're gonna ruin our run for the chance to make this happen. Please work. Please work. I don't know if that's hot enough. Is it hot enough for you? We're awfully close. And this is perfect because it allows me to test a hypothesis I had literally last round, which is we were 4 blocks away. Now we are diagonally 1. Is that going to... I should have walked in there and heated up my own... I should have walked in there. Shit. There's a couple... The problem here is... Okay, so we have to acknowledge this. The problem is 17 degrees. problem is there's a couple different possible solutions to this problem, and I can think of a number of them. Why am I picking these up? That doesn't work. God damn it. Every time. It's just instinct. Damn it. I can think of a couple reasons why furnace might not be heating up freezer right now. I think we may need to power it. It doesn't say this in Architect Volume 2. It says within a few ranks. But I think potentially boiler room. I think potentially boiler room on its own, being in close proximity, might have something to do with increased heat. As of yesterday's recording, when I was randomly getting the heat effect super far away. It's possible that this is not close enough because it's like it's here, but it's not. But there's these right here, which make me think that like whatever air is in the room next to this room is still being blown in here. I don't know. I don't know how to thaw this shit. Yeah, my other thought is like maybe we need sauna and furnace. I don't know. We could still try that. There's potential different options here, and I tried for one and failed. So we need to go into furnace to unfreeze my goods. And we need to... Your accounts have been thawed. Damn. And now we're going to have so many red rooms, and it's going to be a pain in my asshole. So let's think it through again, right? Our goals right now are potentially still Mechanarium. We have one. That's it. We could try and get all the Mechanarium rooms. We could try and draft the master bedroom again on the eastern flank. I'd love to do that. We should not get either darkroom or archive, so that helps. Unfortunately, we are going to get a bunch of these other rooms, which make things less likely to find metal detectors, most likely. I need commissary. We don't have to walk into this room just yet. Half of our footsteps is going to be a killer, especially because we're not yet on rank 8. But dining room is pretty close. So I kind of think we do that. Down to 21. Is that already unlocked? No, now it's unlocked. Okay. I'd really like to get the crown right now, which is kind of why I'm thinking we go straight up. Go to rank 8. Go get the crown. Remove this stuff from the draft pool along the way. You know what I mean? Like, use the die. The dice are... The dice. Use the dice. They are very valuable for allowing me to get into this room. Yeah, rumpus room here is fine. This is smart. I like this. I think this is smart. I should change this room's rarity. Like ASAP. But, oh, I still gotta open the door. Shit. So, 17 footsteps. I can do it. It's just a little rough. We should grab this because it might work in Lost and Found someday as the item that we could lose. So hear me out. This is a little sketchy. 15 footsteps. 14 footsteps. But if we go hit the Inner Sanctum button, go get the crown, we still have a lot of red rooms to draft. And anytime they appear in the... We can basically negate Furnace's more likely thing and gain more gems if we can just... 1, 2, 3, 4. Archives and drawing room are out of the picture. Archives and dark room. So that leaves lavatory and maid's chamber, neither of which I would like to go into at all. We also still have gymnasium, which we have not drafted yet. So there's 3 rooms we could... Now the problem is we have to get... Oh, I don't know. Do we have the steps to do this? Yes, but we have to go to dining room first. From here, if I go to inner sanctum, hit the button, come back up, walk into antechamber to get the thing, and then walk back to try and get to dining room, I will die from lack of footsteps. So we have to go to dining room right now, get our meal, which is going to add not enough footsteps. This is a challenge. This is a challenge, but I like the challenge. And I would love the ability to have this crown. It's one of the interesting things. When we made Furnace more common, we made the crown inside of room 46 way, and I cannot stress this enough, way more valuable. Right? Because I mean, it's amazing. For this exact problem, plus an extra 10 steps for Furnace. Okay, 38 footsteps is still not a lot. We are going to come back this way. So I do not need to go into conservatory right now. It might make it so that if I draft Furnace really early in the run, like in one of these early ranks, I should just immediately go to Foundation, try to get to room 8, and see. Because hilariously, Furnace is good in that it allows me to get weight room, which has access to... Oh my god, I just had a thought. Okay. My brain is going a million miles a minute. Let me talk through my thoughts before we continue. Furnace is nice because it allows me access to weight room, which is one of the easiest ways to open a door into antechamber. So that's good. That said, it also opens me up to all of these other red rooms, which cause problems and change my draft pool immensely and build on each other. Weight room takes half my footsteps, which also sucks, exacerbating an already bad footstep problem. We can also get a gem while we're down here. Here's the other thing, though. I just had a thought. Right now, Geist Bedroom is really effective for me. I get gems I get dice every single run, basically. Still, I am always going to my outer room first. Nothing says you can't redraw on the outer room. That's just a habit I have, is that I go to the outer room first. In some ways, that's great, because it tells me what kind of run I'm going to have. On the other hand, maybe I should be drafting like a room or two here, seeing if I get Geist Bedroom, using the dice on the outer room to make sure I get, like, Shelter. Like, right now, Shelter sounds really fucking valuable as I continue to struggle with red rooms, right? Yeah. I don't know. I was just thinking, I just was kind of like, oh my god, I can use dice in the outer room. Okay. Got our extra gem, which may be the difference, I don't know. Look at how slow your sprint speed is in this room. Now watch how fast it gets when I get out to the hallway. Yeah. The things you notice. I've played too much of this game. No, I've not played enough. Okay. 32 footsteps is still not great for the amount of stuff I need to draft. But what's going to make it better? Boudoir, maybe? I don't know. Kitchen, maybe? Do I need to change the rarity on kitchen as well? Didn't I make that less common? I made it standard. I don't know if that's better or worse. I haven't seen kitchen in an era. It's been so long. Oven Navarre, by the way. Oh, hello. That's the end of this episode. But we'll continue this run in part 79 on Thursday. So I hope that you'll check back in on Thursday at 11 a.m. for part 2 of this episode. Thanks so much for watching this one. Don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!